Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
And welcome back to the Daily Vibe. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm still kind of, whoop. Roxanne's falling everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired still. This past weekend fishing trip kind of kicked my butt on the being tired scale, I guess.
Yeah, it's amazing how when you go on vacation, you always come back more tired than you were when you left.
It's so true. It was a lot of fun though, but like standing in the river with the waders on and stuff, and the current always, you know, flowing. You're constantly like keeping your balance.
Yeah, using your core muscles.
Yeah, like your back and stuff. So
yeah.
My back's just a little sore. It doesn't hurt. It's not like a back problem.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just my muscles are a little just sore.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of work.
A little stiff.
A little stiff, but that's all right. It was a lot of fun, man. This past weekend was so much fun. I've never been on a fishing trip like that before.
Yeah.
And so to go and experience that with everybody and actually catch more than one minnow, you know, kind of was saying. But, you know, I was going to say Wyatt, he's still rubbing it, not to me yet, but to Roxanne, rubbing it in my face in a sense that he still caught more fish than I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
His record right now is 8, and I caught 7.
Yeah.
So, of course, you know, he's going to let me know how he still has me beat.
By one fish.
By one fish, but that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't mind.
Well, I will say at least you caught something. That was one of your things that you were talking about before you left was, oh, I'm going to go and I'm
going to be the only one that doesn't catch anything.
I'm not going to catch nothing. I mean, you already had that mindset that you weren't catching nothing, so.
Well, hey, I was going to try. My goal was to continue to try. I'd be out there until midnight till I caught at least one.
Yeah, pulling a Gary, right?
Yeah, because I was like, man, there's no way.
I'm not leaving here without catching at least one fish. One fish.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Going out on a fishing trip and being the only dude that doesn't catch anything?
I know, especially when all your friends are catching, you know,
man,
fish left and right.
Yeah, David and Tim, that first day.
Yeah, 27.
27 fish each.
That's crazy.
That's right? And you can't take that many, obviously, back, but I mean, a lot of it is just fun. Like you catch it, oh cool, wow, and then you let it go.
Yeah, look at it, oh right? That's nice.
And you keep the ones, you know, your limit or whatever. It's 5 daily. Like you can get like you can only have one that's above 14 inches. And then the other 4 can be anything below 14 inches, which is really weird.
Up to 5 though for the day?
But up to 5 for the day total.
Yeah. Huh.
And I get it. They're stock, you know, they don't want the population to go down and different things. I totally understand. Yeah. Totally get it. It's needed. But it doesn't matter. So it's always like Gary, like he had 4 on his stringer, 4 fish, and he was like, okay, I can only get one more. And so he'd catch one and he would measure it. Nope, too small. Because he's waiting for that big, you know, giant one.
Well, he did. Last I heard, I don't know, Gary did have the biggest one and you had the second biggest.
Yeah.
Is that still true?
Yes, it's still true. He beat me by 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah, just 1/4 of an inch.
But that, you know what?
Hey, in the fish world.
He still beat me.
Yeah, in the fish world, that means a lot.
That's a record, right? That's a record.
Yeah, that's like 3 inches.
Yeah.
In the fish.
So
in fish measure.
It is, because Gary's biggest trout that he caught was 16 inches, and it was pretty fat. It was pretty heavy, and mine was 15 3/4, and we measured it like 3 times to double check.
Yeah.
Right.
Even stretched it out.
I know. That's probably what Gary did. He probably broke the bones in it. Oh, it's a 20-incher. It's giant.
Yeah, that's probably why it's only 1/4 of an inch. You guys probably were right on par with each other. And he just...
Well, I guarantee his was fatter. Guaranteed his fish was fatter. Mine was a little skinnier, but it was long, you know.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys had a blast.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can tell everybody's probably really burnt out today. Everybody's gonna be chilling and kind of getting back into the swing of things, you know.
Yes. Well, you know, that river is like 5 hours from us.
Yeah.
Roughly, give or take, you know, stops so about 5 hours one way. And so we were coming back. On the way back, I don't know why, but the GPS told David to go a different way.
Than when you guys went?
Yeah, than the way up. Like we go up there and usually you're on the main road and you go almost all the way up. But for some reason, we hit the back roads.
Yeah.
On the way back. Not the whole way, but for about 2.5 hours. And it was twisty and turny and hilly and up and down. And me and Mike from DD5, we were sitting in the back and we were both getting like really car sick.
Yeah, that's no good.
And I'm sitting there like, oh, please, dude. Like, my God, I can't take this no more. I'm about to throw up in here. It was bad. It was really bad. So when we go back up there, I'm not going that back way ever.
Yeah, you're all, I don't care if it's 5 more minutes.
And I think it's only like 15 minutes you save.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Nah, that doesn't sound like it would be worth it to me.
So, to save myself from the car sick, man.
Yeah. I had a great weekend.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Well, what'd you do this whole weekend?
Well, Friday, Melanie and myself, we, well, first we hung out together that morning, and then we kind of went our own separate ways doing our own thing, and then we had pizza and stuff on Friday night with everybody. Like, I made pizzas and...
Oh, yeah, the homemade pizza, right?
Yeah, I made actual pizzas, but I had like a rectangle-shaped pizzas, and they were really good. And then Saturday, I just kind of loafed around. I didn't even really get dressed that day or anything. I just kind of sat around and hung out by myself. And then Sunday, I did all my domestic stuff, cleaning the house, laundry, blah, blah. So, I mean, really, my weekend was the same, just you weren't here.
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
That's the only way I can describe it.
I get back here and Roxanne's telling me how bored Wyatt was and how bored she was.
Yeah, well, on
I'm like, man, you guys are all bored 'cause I'm gone?
night, right, Wyatt and myself, we were hanging out in Thunderdome. He was kind of playing his games and watching TV, but I was playing my game, and Wyatt comes over to me and he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm bored. I'm like, well, Wyatt, it's like 9:30 at night, I'm like, so he watched me play some video games, then he got bored of that and moved on to the next thing. And
I guess it's important for me to be here so nobody's bored.
Yeah, well, carry on conversation, I guess, I did talk to Wyatt about whatever, but...
That's all right.
It's not the same without Dad.
I wasn't bored. We played poker both nights, and I got my butt kicked both nights.
Yeah.
I've never really, even though coming from Vegas, I know, right? But it's different when you play poker. Video poker, I've played a ton of video poker.
Yeah.
Right, that's like 5-card draw or whatever, but we were playing Texas Hold'em, and I never played it before. It was my first time playing it, so they showed me the small ropes of how to play it, right? But you really can't learn how to play a game like that until you play it for a little bit, and you realize, oh, okay, now I know what's going on.
You should have listened to that Kenny Rogers song.
The poker song? Which one?
You gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. I think that's how it goes, something like that.
Hey, I know the basic rules, like, hey,
That's
for the
Texas
most
Hold'em.
part, yeah. Like, a royal flush or a full house or a 3 of a kind,
I don't know, is that Kenny Rogers?
I have no idea. I don't even know what song you're talking about.
I know what song you're talking about.
So we were playing poker, and we played for money, not a lot. It was just a friendly game to buy in, and it was fun.
Yeah.
And like I said, I got my butt kicked. I was the first one out, the first night out. Because, I was trying to, you're trying to bluff, or you think, man, if just, this hand's got to win everybody else's hand. There's no way.
Yeah, I have the best hand right now.
I have the best hand. You think, right?
Yeah.
Nope, and then someone comes out with a better hand every time, and so you end up betting more than you should.
Yeah. Thinking you're going to win.
Yeah, and then you don't.
Yeah.
And
That's how it always happens.
And then, but I will say, that was the first night. I was the first one out. Completely lost. Loser of the night for that. But then the second night, I wasn't the first one out, so I was happy about that.
Yeah. You still didn't win.
I was still in, but I didn't win.
Yeah. You just weren't the first one out.
I wasn't the first one out.
Yeah, you weren't that one guy.
No, I wasn't that guy. I think the first one out the second night, I think it was Mike.
Oh, really?
From DD5, yeah.
DD5 Mike?
I think. He knows how to play some poker. Everybody knows how to play some poker. I was learning. I know a lot more now than I did before going in. So this weekend was like a good learning experience for me all around.
Yeah, you learned some poker, you learned some fishing.
Well, I've never went trout fishing ever.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, the 1 or 2 times that I went fishing in my life, it was always at like the Forebay in California, which is just like a big reservoir. It's like Lake Mead,
Yeah.
It's like a lake. And the things that are in there is like striper, and the canals around there's catfish and stuff like that. But so trout fishing in a river, when it's flowing and it's way different. Like I was like, I had like my bobbers all in there ready to go. I had all this stuff ready, right? I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna need, and so I had all those things. And I look at how they're rigging up like their fishing poles, and like all you need is one little tiny weight and a hook. That's it. You don't need anything else, and bait.
Yeah.
And we used Tim's secret bait weapon. I don't know if he's told everybody, but I'll just wait. I'm sure he has, but just in case he hasn't, I ain't gonna say what it is.
Girl, I'm not gonna spill those.
I'm not gonna spill the beans, but I'll let him tell you guys what he uses for bait, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys already know. It might have even said when we were on the live, I can't remember. But yeah, so I learned a lot about that. Trout fishing, and then a lot about poker, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Sounds like you guys did have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a good time.
I didn't have a fun time the day we were leaving, man, because I'll tell you right now, all us men stuffed into a cabin, trust me, you don't want to go in there.
Yeah. No, I'm...
Especially after a whole weekend of man time.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
It was not a good time that morning. That was a rough one. But it was cool.
Smelled like a bunch of men.
Yeah. Feet smell.
Yeah.
But as you always say too, it's nice to go somewhere, but it's always really nice to come back home.
Oh, yes.
Wyatt said he really missed me. You know, it's amazing. You just go for like 2 days and your kid's like, I missed you so much.
I know, yeah.
Where have you been?
That first day on Friday, like I was over at Melanie's house and all the kids, you know, were talking about how they miss Dad, and, you know.
Where's Dad?
Yeah, he'll be
He's only
back.
been gone for 20 minutes. I know, but I miss him already.
I know, I'm like, he's coming back in a couple days, guys. Just a couple days, they'll be back.
And then you get home, they say hi and give you a hug, then they leave and go play.
Yeah, then they continue on.
Oh, okay, Dad's home now.
Well, yeah, but
Bye.
see, life can go back to normal now. They don't have that thought, oh, my dad's gone, in the back of their mind.
Yeah, my dad's gone. I can't just go say hi to him really quick.
Yeah.
You know?
But now you're back, so he knows exactly where to find you now. Before he didn't know where you were at.
Yeah. But I think, me and Gary were talking, I'd love to go up there during the summer. That place is really cool. They have, I was talking about it on the live, they do have this one spot on the river. We were fishing, there's kind of like a little waterfall. That's not where I was at when we were doing the live. It's down the river up more. I was talking about it, but you go up there and there's kind of like a waterfall into like a big deep pool. Right? You can tell that right here where the water's going in is way deeper than where you're standing. And in there too, there's a big oak tree or something with a like a rope swing.
Oh, nice.
So you can swim over there, grab the rope, and swing into the water.
How fun.
And people were like kayaking down the river when we were fishing, and it was really, really cool. So during the summer, I think that would be a lot of fun to go up there. It's kind of far away, but it's worth it.
Yeah, go up there for the weekend.
Or you'd have to go longer than the weekend for that. It'd be like a 4-day trip.
Yeah, it'd be fun though. I'd love
to make it worth it.
Yeah, definitely would like to put, because I've seen the pictures, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to put that on a camping trip for this next summer.
Yeah, a list.
Yeah,
camping list.
I'd like to definitely do some more camping this summer again.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Hey,
last
we
summer.
camped a lot this past summer. I
camped
mean,
more.
more than most people go camping.
Yeah, I camped more this last summer than I think I have my entire life.
Yeah, we camped a bunch.
Like total.
And I like camping too.
Yeah, I love camping. I love
So,
camping.
That was a lot of fun, seeing that pool, and I had all these sparks of like, man, Wyatt would love this. But me and Gary were talking. We'd love to take, I mean, everybody, but especially like Wyatt and Abe, when we go and have them try trout fishing. That'd be fun. Yeah. I know Wyatt would love it, but I'd have to get my own waders. I don't have any. Wyatt would need some waders. Abe would need some waders, because you can't go fishing on the banks for that. And I remember I didn't have any waders. And Tim had some extras. It's the only reason why I had any on. Yeah. And in the group thread that we were talking on, I told him, hey, don't worry about it. You know, I'll just fish from the sideline. Yeah. I don't need no extra waders, because they didn't have any at first. And he's like, no, man, you're going to need some waders. I'm telling you, you're going to want some waders. And I'm like, no, I'm good. No, I'm going to bring you some. All right, bring me some then. Yeah. Sure enough, I'm glad he brought some, because if he didn't, I would have been crying on the sideline with no fish.
Yeah, we're bumming somebody else's when they're taking a break. Hey, can I use your waders so I can try some fishing?
I want to do a try.
I want to fish.
So. It was a lot of fun, guys. Great weekend. We're back at it, though. Today, I don't know how much we're getting done today. She's got to go to the store. We got to go get some supplies for another project we have coming up really soon. Yeah. We've been working, as you guys seen, following on the pond. The pond looks so good. It does. It came out so nice, and we're still not 100% done with that pond.
No.
Like, we just cleared the base, like not weeds, but thorns and sticks and trees and weeds. Yeah. But now we got to beautify it a little bit. We got some plans for things over there. Yeah. We're going to work on some more stuff.
Yeah, we got a whole list of things to do.
we're gonna start working on. We've already been working on it, but getting our supply list together and preparation for the front deck.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's coming soon too, guys.
Yep.
I do want to get that done.
I do too.
That's going to be, I say this for everything, but it's going to be a game changer again, right? A game changer.
It's going to really
project.
change the field.
It's going to change the whole field.
Yeah.
But I want to get that done before it really starts raining and snowing and getting crazy, crazy weather. But it's just all in the planning stage, so
Yeah.
looking forward to it though.
Yeah, it's a progress, or not progress. It's a process. There we go.
It's a process.
It's a process.
Yep. So we're gonna get out of here, guys. Thanks for being on this video. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys stay safe and stay motivated.
Yes.
Right, it's Monday. Happy Monday.
Yes.
Manic Monday, right?
Yeah, I'm not manic today, but it is Monday.
It is. Have a great day, guys. We'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.